Welcome to the Tri-County Technical College training video for the electronic timesheet for all temporary part-time employees. In this video you will learn how to enter your time daily and submit it to your supervisor for approval so you will be paid correctly on the next payday. Work-study students are not included in this timesheet process at this time. Credit adjunct instructors who are getting paid for non-teaching hours such as new hire, orientation, departmental meetings, and other non-teaching hours will need to complete this timesheet. You will need to go to the TCTC website to access your ETC account. At this point you will need your username and password to log into your ETC account. If you do not have this information, you can click on the How to Get Your Username and Password and How to Set Up Your Account. The video is very helpful in giving you this information. If you still have trouble accessing the video or understanding the steps to get your username and password, then you can call 864-646-1779 during normal work hours and the IT service desk will be able to assist you. Once you have your username and password, enter that into the ETC link. This will open up the welcome page on your ETC portal. Please monitor the Message Center tab for important information regarding employee announcements and also student announcements. To access the timesheet, you need to click on the Employee tab, and in the About Me section, click on the Temporary Timesheet. Once the timesheet program opens, you will see this screen. Click on Launch the application to open the timesheet program. The program will open to the summary page of the electronic timesheet. If this page does not open for you, please do not start to work and contact your supervisor immediately. Once the page does open, you will see your last 8 weeks of time entry listed by the first day of the pay period, which is Monday. The work week goes from Monday 12 o'clock a.m. to Sunday 11:59 p.m. You will also be able to see the number of hours submitted and the weekly status of each of the time entries. If you have any week of time other than the current week that is not marked in approved status, please contact your supervisor immediately to approve the week as soon as possible so that you will be paid correctly. Each of your supervisors will have to approve the hours for the contracts that you are working for them. The status will not change to approved until all of the supervisors have approved your time. In this section you will be able to see the current and previous monthly pay period. The monthly pay period runs from the 16th of the last month to the 15th of the current month, except in November and December when you will see the notice on the Message Center tab in your ETC account. This notice will be posted in October for everyone to have plenty of time to see the changes. Payday is the last working day of the month. You will be able to see the submitted hours and the approved hours. Processed means that payroll has already pulled the submitted hours for payment. Okay, now we're going to enter time for the day. You can either click on the calendar and select the correct week, or you can type it straight into the box. Please click the Enter Time for the selected week. This opens the time entry screen. This is the week that you will be entering time. In the drop-down box you will see all of the active contracts that you have at this time for this date range. Please make sure that you're using the correct contract for this entry. If you do not see the contract that you need or you think should be there, please contact your supervisor immediately. Once you've selected the contract, you need to select the day. You can only enter time for yesterday or today. Then you will need to enter your hour, your starting hour. Once this has been entered, then you need to do the minutes and make sure that you select AM or PM. The same way with the end time. Select your hour and then select your minutes that you left and AM or PM. Please make sure that you do not round. Once your time has been selected, click the hours button and this gives you the calculation for this particular time entry. Anything other than a 15-minute break you must clock in and out. Once your time has been entered this way, then you need to click the Submit Time button, and this puts it actually out there for your supervisor to approve. Another thing you will notice on your timesheet is the total number of hours for the week. This is for all of the time entries for all of your contracts. Should you have an adjunct faculty contract, you will see those hours added here, and it will also be in the total number of hours for the timesheet. Should you need to delete a time entry, you just click on the trash can. It will ask you, are you sure that you want to delete this? And if you are, click OK. If you're not, click Cancel. To delete it, OK, and it removes it from your time entry screen, and it also removes it from the total number of hours. When you are completed with your time entry for the day, please click the Return to the Summary page. This has brought all of your hours that you've entered for today and yesterday over to the summary screen. There are some warning and error messages that you could receive during your time entry. When you exceed 20 hours for the week, it's going to give you a warning message that you've already hit 20 hours for this week. Your supervisor will also receive an email explaining this to them. Another warning message that you could possibly get is if you go over the 25 hours. Your supervisor will be emailed, HR and payroll will be emailed, and you and your supervisor will need to go to HR to complete some documentation. One error message that you might receive is for overlapping time. The system will not allow you to have a time entry that overlaps another time entry. Another error message that you could possibly receive is if you try to delete a time entry prior to yesterday. The system is going to give you an error message that you cannot delete anything except for yesterday or today. Please contact your supervisor for them to assist you with this issue. Once you have entered your time for today, click the Return to the Summary page. Now you can see your hours for the week and the status. You are ready now to exit out of the program. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please contact Lynn Shook in the payroll office at vshook@tctc.edu or call 864-646-1805.